Practice set 28 involves equations with parentheses, and that's the first thing that we want to do is to remove those parentheses to simplify this equation. The 3 in front of the parenthesis implies multiplication across the quantities inside the parentheses. That means x is multiplied by 3 and 2 is multiplied by 3 as well. That eliminates the parenthesis. Our next step is to simplify. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6, is equal to 12. Next, we would simplify both sides if possible. There's nothing to combine on the left-hand side, so that's taken care of. The next rule would be to remove a variable from one side if there was a variable on both sides. That's not the case, so we're down to getting the variable by itself. We'll accomplish that by subtracting 6 from both sides to undo the addition. The 6's cancel out, leaving a 3x. 12 minus 6 is 6. And the last, to undo the multiplication, we'll divide both sides by 3, leaving a 1x, or simply x, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Problem number 5 has a negative 4 times a quantity. When you have a negative in front of the parentheses, that resulting multiplication across the quantities in the parentheses is going to change each of the signs, as you're going to see. We're going to take the negative 4 times each of those terms, so it's a negative 4 times x, plus the negative 4 times the 6 is equal to 60. That eliminates the parentheses. Simplifying, we still have the negative 4x, but a negative times a positive is a negative 24, is equal to 60. Again, if there was some simplification of combining like terms, we would take care of that next. That's not the case here, and neither do we have a variable on both sides that needs to be dealt with. So we're left with undoing the addition of a negative 24, which means we add a positive 24 to both sides. The 24's cancel out, leaving a negative 4x. 60 plus 24 adds up to be an 84. And the last step, solving for a positive variable, is to divide by a negative so that we result in a positive 1x, which is the case. And 84 divided by a negative 4 is going to give us a negative 21 for the solution. Just to note, in the parentheses in the original problem, x and 6 were both positive, and when we got done multiplying by the negative 4, both of those terms were now negative.